Ladies and gentlemen, picture this for a second. You wake up tomorrow and your bank suddenly loads $86,400 into your account. The same amount arrives again the next day. But there's one catch: whatever you don't use by midnight disappears forever. No saving, no carrying it forward, no second chance. What would you do? You'd probably think carefully before spending it. You'd plan it, track it, invest it, and avoid wasting even a dollar. That's exactly how your time works. Every single day you're handed 86,400 seconds, and once the day ends, whatever you didn't use wisely is gone for good. So ask yourself something simple: what did you actually do with your last 24 hours? Not last week, not last year, just yesterday. You had the same number of hours as everyone else, the richest person you know, the least motivated person you know, and everyone in between. But the outcomes are always different. Why? Because most people don't use their 24 hours, they just get through them. Let's be honest. Most mornings start the same way. You wake up, grab your phone, and instantly fall into Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and notifications. Before you even greet the day, half of it disappears. You tell yourself you'll scroll for just 5 minutes, but those 5 minutes take your breakfast plans, your focus, and your motivation along with them. People say time is money. It's not. Time is life. Money lost can be recovered, time lost never returns. And yet we keep repeating the same line: I don't have time. The truth is that nobody has time. People create it by choosing how to use their hours instead of letting the hours use them. So let's break down your 24 hours. You sleep for 8. You work or study for another 8. That still leaves 8 more hours, the hidden zone where your goals, skills, growth, and dreams either happen or disappear. Those extra hours decide your future. That's where people either improve or waste time watching videos of animals achieving more productivity than them. We say, I'll do it when I get time. But you'll never magically get time. You only get choices. You choose to learn or scroll. You choose to grow or gossip. You choose an early night or another round of snoozing your life away. Every day is a countdown, 86,400 seconds, slipping away. The question isn't whether you have time. The question is what you're doing with it. Now let's talk about how to take control. Not with fancy routines or unrealistic rules. I'm talking about real life: alarms ringing, snooze buttons getting hit 5 times, rushing because you overslept, and wondering why destiny hates you. Let's start with mornings. People say, wake up early. Successful people rise at 4 a.m. Well, I tried waking up at 4 a.m. once. I sat there staring at the wall, questioning my entire existence. It's not about the hour, it's about the purpose. If your reason for waking up isn't clear, the time you wake up won't save you. And that 5 more minutes feeling? Those are the most expensive minutes in history. They have crushed more goals than failure ever did. You close your eyes for 5 minutes and open them 45 minutes later, already behind. Then comes the morning phone ritual. You open your eyes, open your phone, and instantly compare your half-awake face to someone on a beach enjoying coconut water. They're relaxed. You're stressed. That's how your day starts. Your morning shapes your mindset. If you spend your first hour on your phone, you're already living in someone else's world. So here's a rule: don't touch your phone for 30 minutes after waking up. Drink water, stretch, sit quietly, fix your posture, and remind yourself that you're actually doing okay. Start your day with yourself, not with other people's lives. Now let's move to your working or studying hours. You sit down saying, today I'll finish everything. Then one notification pops up and you check it for just a second. Suddenly that second becomes 2 hours, 12 reels, multiple snacks, and a small identity crisis. We say we lack time. No, we leak time. A distraction here, a notification there, and suddenly your 24 hours are gone like a weak Wi-Fi connection during a storm. You don't need to manage your time as much as you need to manage your attention. Turn your phone off while working. Trust me, your friend's parrot video will still be online later. And stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is like unstable internet, sometimes strong, sometimes weak, sometimes your neighbor has more of it than you do. Don't depend on it. Move first, and motivation will follow. It appears after action, not before it. Next, let's talk about energy. You can plan your day perfectly, but if your brain feels outdated and slow, nothing works. So take care of your energy. Sleep properly, hydrate, take breaks, step outside. Even your devices need charging, why wouldn't you? And stop trying to master everything at once. Some people want to become healthier, smarter, richer, more skilled, and more peaceful all in 1 week. Relax. You're not a software update. Focus on one meaningful thing at a time. When you try to chase 10 goals at once, you catch none of them. At the end of the day, your calendar tells the truth. It shows what you actually prioritized. And remember, you don't need to win every single day. You just need to stop repeating the same losing pattern day after day. Managing your 24 hours isn't about being perfect, it's about noticing when you're wasting time and correcting course before your future pays the price. Now let's jump to the middle of the day, the post-lunch slump. That moment when your stomach is full, your energy dips, and your brain whispers, "We've achieved enough today. Let's retire." Between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., more dreams die quietly than at any other time. Not because people quit, but because they get sleepy. Your body sits at the desk, but your mind is floating away. You're clicking your mouse like it might magically finish your work for you. This part of the day decides whether your 24 hours are productive or just busy. This is when people drift into random tasks that feel like work but do nothing to move them closer to their goals. So how do you stay sharp during this zone? First, don't eat like you're preparing for long winter sleep. Heavy lunches put your brain into shutdown mode. Keep it light and balanced so your energy stays stable. Second, don't jump into intense tasks right after eating. Take 10 to 15 minutes to reset, walk, stretch, drink water, or get a bit of sunlight. That quick reset makes the next hours more focused. Third, schedule your toughest work for the morning and leave your lighter tasks for after lunch. Your brain is most alert earlier in the day. After lunch, it wants comfort, not pressure. So don't force your hardest tasks into your lowest energy hours. Fourth, avoid fake productivity, doing 100 tiny things that feel productive but achieve nothing. Switching tabs, checking random messages, cleaning your digital files, none of that counts. Instead, pick one important goal for the afternoon. Tell yourself, if I finish this one task before evening, today counts as a win. That's how momentum builds. And here's a funny but true rule: never lie down after lunch. You tell yourself it's just 5 minutes, then suddenly the sun is setting, your plans are gone, and your motivation evaporated. When you feel that lazy wave coming, don't fight it, outsmart it. Move around, change locations, talk to someone, or stand up while working. Movement brings energy. Stillness drains it. Create a quick midday checkpoint. Ask yourself, am I getting closer to my goals or just passing time? This tiny moment of honesty can save hours. Next, let's talk about evenings, the hours that can either build your future or ruin your progress. Evenings decide how your tomorrow feels. You get home tired and tell yourself, I'll rest for 10 minutes. Then hours pass, and suddenly a streaming platform asks, are you still watching, like it's judging your whole life? This is where most people lose control of their 24 hours. The workday ends, but the day isn't over. Successful people use evenings to grow. Others use them to escape. So rule number 1, don't waste the hours you truly own. After spending your day on responsibilities for others, your evenings belong to you. Take a small break, but not the kind that traps you. Do something that boosts your energy instead of draining it. Walk, exercise, read, or talk to someone who inspires you. And stop saying, I'm too tired. Often, the issue isn't tiredness, it's lack of fulfillment. Here's a powerful habit: before dinner, reflect for a few minutes. Ask yourself, did I use today well? What distracted me? What made me proud? That awareness is more effective than any productivity app. Then plan the next day the night before. Not a huge checklist, just 3 meaningful things. So when you wake up, you already have direction. Now for the final hours, the nights. Many people waste them scrolling endlessly, stressing themselves out, or falling into random videos. You say, just one more clip, and suddenly it's 2 a.m. and your brain is full of unnecessary information. Your phone isn't your pillow. Late night scrolling doesn't relax you, it overloads your mind. You wake up tired, not because you slept too little but because your mind didn't get to rest. So disconnect 1 hour before bed. No screens. Just calm. Stretch, journal, or sit quietly. You'll be surprised at how peaceful your mind becomes when you stop overstimulating it. End your day with gratitude, not guilt. Don't fall asleep thinking about what you didn't do. Focus on what you did right. Peace comes from knowing you tried your best. Your 24 hours form a story, mornings set the tone, afternoons create progress, and evenings shape how you'll begin the next day. A calm, meaningful ending builds a stronger tomorrow. Before you sleep tonight, ask yourself, did I use my time, or did my time control me? Now that we've walked through your entire day, here's the truth: managing your 24 hours isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. Life doesn't reward complicated systems. It rewards people who show up consistently. You have the same hours as the world's most successful people. Some use those hours to build empires while others spend them scrolling for entertainment. The difference isn't luck, it's how those hours are used. So wake up with intention. Don't let your phone steal your morning. Beat the post-lunch slump. Protect your afternoons. Use your evenings wisely. End your nights peacefully. And remember, time management is really self-respect. Every time you value your hours, you value your future. Nobody will do this for you, not your boss, not your family, not chance. Time doesn't stop. Life doesn't pause. The clock keeps moving whether you do or not. So here's your challenge: treat the next 24 hours like they're worth $86,400. Invest them wisely. Put them into growth, learning, health, relationships, goals, anything that moves you forward. Because the difference between an ordinary life and an extraordinary one isn't talent or luck. It's how you spend the hours you already have. Manage your day with intention, and life becomes clearer. Stress becomes manageable. Dreams stop feeling impossible. Wake up tomorrow with purpose. Take small steps that matter. Focus. Take action. Reflect. Repeat. With time, those 24 hours you control today will build a future that most people only dream about. You can't add more hours to your life, but you can decide how each one counts. That simple shift has the power to transform everything. Thank you for listening, and if you found value in this, stay connected and keep growing, my friends.